Aries, welcome back to my channel. I'm back, you're back, we're back. So a lot of things have changed, as you can see behind me. And I am so glad and so blessed for all of you that have moved me back into this wonderful and divine gift. Thank you all so very much for your love and support. And that's for those of you who are returning. For those of you who are brand new, I pull a 5-card spread. I've already meditated and pre-shuffled your cards. I only take flyers and I pull from 2 decks. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. So the first card is your recent past or your past. We have the 10 of Swords. So something very difficult ended. Something very difficult ended. The 10 of Swords is also about self-mastery and mastering, getting control over those thoughts. Your present situation is the 10 of Cups. So something has definitely ended. The 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. What is the blockage? Oh, the 2 of Wands. So making a decision. And at the bottom of the deck was the Knight of Swords. So not making a rash decision. What is the message from Spirit? What's the message from Spirit? The 5 of Swords. And what is the potential outcome? Oh, that's a lot of cards. I'm going to take the 2 I can see. We have the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Two 10s and 2 6s. It's very interesting. So it looks like you're moving towards, my first initial thought was finding balance between your present and your past. The bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card. Interesting. That also breaks down to a 6. So the Devil card talks about, it could be something toxic. It could be a toxic relationship. It could be codependency. It could be addiction. But it talks about being bonded to something. It can also talk about being stuck in kind of a karmic cycle. The Devil card is the, sorry, my dog's scratching on the door. The Devil card is the other side of the coin to the Lover's card. So whatever this is, it's a very big decision, and it's something that's really, really hard to make. And it looks like you're kind of in the thick of it, right? So let's look at, get some clarifiers out here. I don't like that they keep hitting the floor. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this was an ending that you just gave up. You just stopped fighting. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. The Death card in reverse. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. And the Princess of Cups. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So, letting this end actually gave you something solid, a solid new foundation, and it opened the door to this transformation, where you are able to readdress some feelings that you were really struggling with in the past. Let's look at the Ten of Cups. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups. Please clarify the Ten of Cups. The Prince of Cups in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Swords. The Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Okay. You had to go back and revisit something that was incredibly difficult, both emotionally and something that you were kind of stuck in your head about. And the healing process, you've actually found a lot of, you found the pentacle of the emotional balance in it. Moving away from whatever this past situation was is one of the best things that you feel like you've ever done. I'm just getting that you see something for what it is, and that makes you very happy. Let's look at this blockage, the Two of Wands. There could be an offer that came in that you turned down, but you're thinking about something. So let's look at the Two of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups in the upright. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Tower card in reverse. What is this action? What is this action? The Judgment card in reverse. So yeah, your blockage is making not just something that you intuitively know. The bottom of the deck, the moon card in reverse, something that you intuitively know. And something that you have planned for, but making this decision is a hard one. Making this final decision is a hard one. The Tower in reverse can be one of two things. This is something that you know is coming, that you've planned for, that you've had time to plan for, or it's something that you are trying to hold up. The Judgment in reverse can talk about people trying to come back from the past. But what I see here in all of this is that you're worried about making the wrong decision. And so you're not making a decision. You have made a decision, but you're hesitating on the next action. So I feel like this Queen of Cups is you, but it could be someone that you're dealing with. Let's look at the Five of Swords. Let's look at your message from Spirit. We have the King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This particular card speaks about Taurus. The Queen of Cups speaks of Cancer. It's a lot, but we'll take them. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Wands in the upright, and the Princess of Swords in the upright. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, but whatever it is, you have given up. And what on this conflict, you don't even want to deal with it. Your back is turned to it. You're not paying any attention to it. But there is a swift cutting conversation that needs to be had, that is going to hurt someone's feelings. But it's going to put you in your power. You know, there's a point here where just by, I feel like there's this stringing along kind of energy, like kind of stringing it along, one word answers type of things, where something needs to just be communicated. It needs to be hacked apart. Also, if the person you're dealing with can be very petty, and they could be basically talking to you for no other reason than financial gain, because they see you as the King of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So this is something that you will have to control your emotions over. So swords are thoughts and words, and we need to, I just heard cut it loose. Just need to cut it loose. Let's clarify the Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles. Please clarify this outcome. Please clarify this outcome. Okay. To go with your 2 6s, we have 2 4s. That's another 2 10s. So we have the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. We also have the Justice card in reverse. The 4 of Pentacles talks about holding on, and the 4 of Cups talks about ignoring a situation. So holding on to this past injustice is actually preventing you from finding balance. You need to decide whether you want this or not. Because if you want it, you need to take the offer. If you don't, you need to drop it and let it go. It doesn't mean forget what you learned from the situation, but at the bottom of the deck, we have another 6. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse, which tells me that this is something that is being ignored. That there's no action being taken to it. There's no victory in inaction. So, Aries, do you want it or not? Is it toxic or not? The 4 of Cups is under that as well. And so is the Fool card. To find balance, you need to weigh this justly. We have the Judgment card here and the Justice card both in reverse. Don't make any rash actions right now. So I'm going to get an oracle card from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. We have number 40, Oshun. And then we're going to pull a, ooh, that was loud, Spirit Animal Oracle card. Both of these decks are by Colette Baron Reed, and they're both absolutely lovely. This one just seems to take a while to warm up for me. Yeah, I'm still feeling like you're allowing someone to take advantage of you. You're allowing someone to mistake your kindness for weakness. You're allowing, for the lack of a better phrase, a victim mentality to happen. We have number 12, the Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. Okay, we'll start with the Goddess Power. That's another 4. There is a universal law that centers on unrestrained generosity and flow. Oshun, the benevolent Yoruban river goddess, the representation of nourishment, healing, fertility, and prosperity, reminds you that life herself has given to you freely. You have been offered air to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, and shelter to sleep in. So it is your task to give freely of yourself, no matter how big or small the act, without expectation of receiving anything in return. The goddess Oshun encourages you to allow gratitude to permeate everything you do right now, even the smallest of opportunities and gestures. The very experience of giving and being generous with your heart, time, money, assistance, kindness, and care will provide more value than you can imagine. And when you release all attachment to the outcome, you will be surprised to see how the good fortune you have bestowed on others comes back to you tenfold. Oshun reminds you that this is a truth that has existed since time began and will continue until the world's very end. Sometimes you may fall prey to fears about whether you will get what you need, so you worry about money or love, and you begin withholding. You might find yourself being overly restrictive and beginning to hoard for that proverbial rainy day. Do you know you cut off generous Oshun's flow of potential when you allow yourself to be convinced there is not enough? The truth is, when you begin to be miserly with your time, affection, and gifts, you will see little in return, as all you begin to notice is what isn't there. In this moment, the goddess Oshun wants to offer you this alignment task. You can't expect the great goddess to be generous with you if you show her you don't trust in the flow of her generosity. Now is the time to do opposite of what you fear. When you feel there is not enough money, spend it to signal your trust in abundance. If you feel unloved, ask who you can love and where can you show you care. Even a kind gesture made to a stranger sends the signs that you trust in the generosity of the world. Don't wait to get what you want. Give it away to others, and you will be amazed at how things turn around. The goddess Oshun has only your best interests at heart. A lovely message. Number 12, Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. Canary Spirit arrives to help you find your authentic voice and express what is in your heart. Free yourself to experience your inner light and let it shine. As Canary Spirit sings to remind you of your inherent joy and to support you as you sing your own song, now is the time to let the world know who you really are. Canary Spirit's message is that you are free to be yourself and express your most cherished desires. The world wants to hear your song. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you're being called to fully be yourself, for only then will you find harmony and joy. You can make music with others so beautifully when your note rings true. Are you suppressing your true voice, perhaps trying to sing the song you think people want to hear instead of your own? You create a cage around your life when you express only what you think will help you fit in and get what you think you want. Are you hiding the real you, telling a safe story about yourself to others because you are afraid they will think you are too different if they knew the truth? Canary Spirit comes to help you express yourself in a more honest and authentic way. Yes, not everyone will agree with you. In fact, not everyone will want to hear your originality or accept your uniqueness. You must not give this a single care. There will be plenty of people, opportunities, and wonderful new experiences that arrive as if by magic once you open your own cage door and fly free. Canary Spirit is cheering for you and wants you to know you are safe and loved. Find your voice and have courage to spread your wings and sing out loud. The world needs your true song. some of this is saying that you're holding yourself back, but I also feel like there's something that you need to cut loose here. So, Aries, that is your reading. If you liked it, hit like, subscribe, and remember, I love you. Bye.